Set for a start, flag goes up from behind. And away they go from the 1,250 meter mark. Silent Whisperer was just a little bit slow into stride. Son of Myself was the first one to respond, immediately pushes forward to go right up into the vanguard as the sole leader by 1 length. Also right up there in a handy position is Night Vigils pushing forward to contest for that early lead. A further 2 lengths back and running to Trey Sheik, who's on the outside of $1 Million Girl. Then comes Kawakazi, who sits on the outside of Dark Future. A further 3 lengths back to Seaside Trip, Bella's Legend. Summer Son and Silent Whisperer bring up the rear end of the field with about 10 lengths separating top to tail. Homeward bound, 650 meters left to go. Night Vigil has overcome that wide draw, now shows the way by 1.5 lengths. Son of Myself tracks her in second. Then comes Dark Future and Trey Sheik. Then a further length back to Kawakazi. Another 2 lengths back to Seaside Trip, Bella's Legend, Summer Song. Silent Whisperer's got 8 lengths to make up as they're into the final 400 meters. Night Vigil traveling really well with Son of Myself. Then comes $1 Million Girl. Deep routes is Trey Sheik, who's starting to move up, as well as Kawakazi as into the final 200 meters. Night Vigil in front, Son of Myself, the first one to challenge. $1 Million Girl, then comes Trey Sheik, it's Night Vigil. Now Son of Myself with a powerful run. Son of Myself starting to extend, and Son of Myself's going to win for the Hollywood Bet Syndicate. Second place, very close, maybe Kawakazi on the outside. $1 Million Girl is just in behind that, followed by Night Vigil. You'll head on view number 7, Son of Myself. The yellow sauce with the purple cap right down the center of your screen. Down towards the inside, Night Vigil is the long-time leader, trying to stay up there, but Son of Myself starting to quicken up, moves up alongside, and now moves past to win going away into the closing stages. But also a special mention to Kawakazi, who was actually a little bit unlucky not to have finished closer and ran a really good race in that second spot. A 1-2 for Hollywood Bet Syndicate, but number 7, Son of Myself, the winner for race number 3.
Race 3, Cape Racing Sales maiden plate for the fillies and mares has been won by number 7, Song of Myself. Lovely patient ride by Elder Demeyer, and the daughter of Camford Cliffs came home to win. Well done to Siak Galema Ndabazembi. He receives his 1,000 rand thanks to Hollywood Bet and Cape Racing. Conditioner is Candice. Candice, well done for the win.
Thank you, Vicky.
I know you showed some confidence. Obviously, your first run was very good, and she seemed to show quite a almost a mature run in the way that she was patient and then Elder produced at the right time.
Yes, Vicky, she's always shown that she's quite a talented filly at home. She's always shown quite a bit. You know, I've got the sister Body Electric, and they're two completely different. I mean, you have never seen that two sisters that are completely unalike. She's a much rangier, lighter filly, and you know, her mother went 2-4, so I'm hoping that she'll get a bit of ground. Body Electric, on the other hand, only goes 1,200 meters maximum. So, yeah, I think she's got a very nice future ahead of her. I think, you know, she could be anything, this filly. I think she's got a long way to go. She needs to strengthen up a bit too, and she gets a little bit keen in the races as well, so we need to teach her at home. She wants to get on with things, so we need to get her to settle properly. But nice maiden win today. As I say, she's only had the 2 runs, and she does it very professionally too. So lovely filly, and just well done to Hollywood, to Anthony, and to Owen. Nice filly, and thank you obviously for all their support that they give us. We've got some nice horses of theirs, and let's hope that she goes on and she can do something nice.
Candice, well done.
Thank you.
Elder Demeyer is standing in the wings to come chat to me before we chat to Hollywood Bets. Well done, Elder.
Thank you, Vicky.
With regards to, you know, around the turn, she was quite keen going through about the 800.
Yeah, Vicky, I told Candice, I think she's good enough at the moment. She still needs to learn to do things the right way. Progressively, this last 10 days, she has started learning how to do so. That's why she did come back to us a fraction, which was nice. And the minute that it was covered, she did it a bit better. But still a lot on the front foot, and lots to learn from that. And I'm glad that she had the momentum to go round it off. We do think a fair bit about her, of her. And I'm sure she's got a nice future. She's got a fair sort of action. She's learning how to use it effectively still. So a lot of pieces of the puzzle that's still scattered all over the place. In saying so, you can only build on that, and she can find a couple of lengths from there. So a lot of room for improvement, and I'm pretty sure she'll do so.
You looked to be quite patient as you came into the straight. Was that just trying to teach her and sort of furnish her as a horse for time to come?
100%. You don't want to do just because she knows she can go get them when she wants to. And I just nursed her and just waited for her build through the paces and patiently built into momentum. And as you could see, it did it quite well. And at the end of the bridle, she was full of momentum. And if they came at her, she would have still found again. So as I told Candice, she's not blowing much. So she's obviously a filly with a bit of scope. And I'm sure Hollywood and everyone involved with this filly will have a bit of fun.
Well done.
Thanks so much. Thanks to Drakensberg. Thanks for having me, Candice. Thanks for giving me the ride. Not sure why I said that, but anyway, thank you.
There you go. Well done to Elder. And then a lovely result for Hollywood Bets.
Yeah, amazing. Always nice to win. So, yeah, first one down.
And not only first one, we also saw that he had a first timer flying up for second.
Yeah, no, great run from Moose as well there. So, yeah, so well done to him and his team.
Nice outfit. I see you've got your shirt on for the rugby a bit later.
Yeah, I think we're going to give Ireland a whooping tonight. So I think, yeah, excited for that. Yeah, and enjoying the gears here with everything going, with the Portuguese. And, yeah, it's just a lovely vibe here in Durbanville today.
So with regards to, I don't know if you have looked into what ingredients have gone into each pot, but which way would you sway? If Grant asked MJ the question earlier, if you were making a pot today, what would you put in?
Look, I love a bit of lamb, so I'll probably go lamb root. Traditional with some veggies and things, but yeah, nothing too strong.
Well, hopefully you can do a bit of tasting later. Well done for the win.
Thank you so much. Amazing. Thanks.
Well done. Lovely to have, as per usual, a lot of strong representation from Hollywood Bets on course. And I see Jackson also standing in the wings. He's always very excited and loves the runners. But number 7, Song of Myself, lovely win from the daughter of Camford Cliffs. Well done to Ridgemont for the win, and Hollywood Bets Syndicate nominee Anthony Dalpesh being the owner. Elder de Meyer, good ride, and Candice the trainer. So good result all round.